That's all you're doing.
Hello, hello, hello. Oh, what's happening with the camera?
It's too. You need to put it down.
Oh, there we
There
go.
you
Switchy, switchy. How's everyone doing? Hello, Dave.
Hi, Dad.
Across the room. We'll just give everyone a minute to join, and then we'll kick off what we're going to talk about, which is not a trip announcement, or maybe a trip announcement. So we'll get started on that in a second. Hello, Nathan. Are you with Paul
Hi,
and Cheryl?
Nathan.
Can you give Paul a big hug for me if you're still there?
Hey, give me a squish.
Yeah, go. Go.
Hi, Josh. Hi, Jason. Hi,
Hi,
Diane.
Dan. Hi, Jason and Josh. We need to video call you after this. Hello, Chris.
To get everything you thought
Oh.
you knew about mobile
Turn the adverts off, you. Right, we've popped this call in just to give you a little bit of an update on what's going to happen with the channel. So there's a couple of trips that we had planned over the next couple of months, over the next sort of 6 months, that now aren't going to go ahead. So there's a few in the UK. We were going to go to Chester Zoo to get a Dole Whip, because why not? And spend a day or two in Chester. We're going to go to Flamingo Land, Blackpool Pleasure Beach, visit the West Midlands Safari, and a few things like that. A few of those things were going to be with Matt and Natalie of M&N World, but unfortunately, with obviously what's going on, we're not doing that anymore.
Chris was going to come.
Chris was going to come.
And, on a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Jordan.
Hello. We're all good. We'll tell you all. We'll give you an update on how we are physically and mentally in a second. But those were the UK things that we kind of had planned over the next few months. There was going to be some stuff over Easter as well. But the big disappointment that we've got is we did have a trip planned to go to Japan on the 22nd of May for 2 weeks. And we were going to go with Kitty and Ann of the New World Travel Monkeys. Unfortunately, we'll have to cancel that now. We're in a little bit of a dilemma though, because
Hi, Jane, Tom.
we can't officially cancel
Hi,
because
everyone
it's
else.
outside the ranges that are currently set, but that's going to change. We're under 12 weeks isolation now because of Caroline and Dave, so there's just no way that we're going to go to Japan. It's not going to be over in 3 months. It's going to continue for at least the rest of this year. So
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, Japan's borders are still open, the UK's borders are still open, our flights haven't been cancelled, but because of my illnesses, I'm high risk, so I'm not allowed to travel.
Yeah.
So, unfair on Sean, but it is the way it is, unfortunately. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Trevor.
indeed. However, it's not all bad news about Japan. We're going to go next year instead. And do
But
all the things that we have planned. I mean,
there is bad news about that, though, because I don't think Kitty and Ant will be able to come next year, but we'll see.
yeah. We'll just have to wait and see what happens next year. But the plan is to still go. A few of the things that we had planned, we were going to do real life Mario Kart. So it's where you get go-karts out on the street, throw bananas at strangers, all that kind of stuff.
You were.
Yeah.
You, Kitty and Ant were. I was going to be a passenger.
Which was going to be fun. We were going to go to Universal Studios Japan, and the thing that I was most looking forward to, well, two things I was most looking forward to. One was riding Jaws, because I never got to ride it in Florida, and the Flying Dinosaur, which I'm sure Josh would love to ride as well. It's a bit like a souped up version of Manta at SeaWorld, I guess, is probably the way to describe that, so I was quite looking forward to that. With putting it back to next year, though, it does mean Nintendo Land will be open, so that's a positive to take out of it. We were also going to go to Tokyo Disney and Disney Sea. I'm quite looking forward to Beauty and the Beast, but that's not happening now. And then we were going to do lots of other things, see lots of temples. We were going to go to the place where pot noodles, like noodles in a cup, were invented. We were going to go and feed live deer. We were going to
That was at Nara Deer Park.
like karaoke and virtual reality and test drive concept cars at the Toyota factory.
We're going up to Kyoto to see the temples and things.
Yeah, loads of stuff like that. So unfortunately, we can't do that anymore. But we're not. It's somewhere I've always wanted to go. We're not too upset about it. There are more important things going on in the world. So while it's not great, it's fine. It's absolutely fine, and we'll be able to go next year, hopefully. So, you know, holidays will always be here, lives won't. So
Hi Lee, hi.
we're making
Peter,
the right
Sarah.
decision. The problem we've got, like I say, is we can't cancel it. So with the flights are with BA, and we can get a voucher to change those within 12 months. So they're pretty much okay. But the Hilton, which is, we were staying in 2 different Hiltons, will not cancel the reservation. They will not give us any money back. They've made that very, very clear. And I can't see Japan, as long as they plan on doing the Olympics, I can't see them banning full-on travel for the rest of the world. So it's a bit of a limbo there, and the Hilton are just being twats about it, basically. But I'm sure you can say a bit more about that, Paul, if you go and check out his channel.
Hi Cara, Jeremy.
Yes, hello everyone.
Yeah, so the
Yeah, feeding deer pot noodles, Jason and Josh. Yeah, actually, you feed them like crackers. They'll eat anything. They'll eat your clothes and stuff. So something to look forward to. I do have, on the topic of feeding deer, a couple of weeks ago we went to a deer park in this country to check out some deer and feed them. So watch out for that video. It may not be quite what you think it might be. So it's an interesting one to watch.
It was still a fun day though.
Yeah.
It was still a fun day.
Absolutely. So that's Japan. We also had a long weekend planned in the Netherlands with Jort and Soes of Troj TV, who were in the chat. We were going to spend a long weekend with them in Amsterdam, Rotterdam, anywhere in Rome. Is that the song? I don't know. But, I go to Efteling as well, which is somewhere I've always wanted to go. So that's going to be pushed back to the end of the year, next year probably as well. Allow that. So that's one other trip, but we do have 2 more trips after that planned. So I've mentioned on Twitter and things that we've had a few trips in the pipeline this year. So we do have a trip to Florida planned for the end of September, so the 19th of September, for just over 2 weeks. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that one will still go ahead. Even though we said we weren't going to go back to Walt Disney World and stay on property this year, and if we went, we were just going to do local stuff, all of that went out the window, and we're staying at Bay Lake Tower for 5 nights, the Polynesian for 4 nights, Disney Cruise for 4 nights, and Margaritaville Resort in Hollywood, so down near Miami, for 3 nights. That's the plan. And we're going to meet up with some friends and so on, like we usually do when we're over there. So that's the plan for September. Hopefully that still goes ahead. And then in December, the plan is to do Vlogmas again. And we do have 1 trip booked, which is a long weekend to Budapest. Hopefully that one still goes ahead.
Hi, Holly Stew.
Hello. Hopefully that one still goes ahead. And we are trying to plan another week, but we're unsure whether to book it at the moment because flight prices are expensive. We don't know if the holidays will go ahead. They wouldn't be covered by insurance, and who knows if I'm going to get, like, you know, still have a job in December and so on, all that kind of stuff that everyone's worried about, which was to go to Vancouver to see Kitty and Ant for a week. So that might still happen as well, but that one's not.
Yes,
yet.
Chris has got a point. Holly, myself, Sean, and M&M World, Matt and Natalie, are going to Glasgow as well, hopefully in November, to see Grown Ups.
Grown Ups, which is a comedy theatre show. I've seen it. I saw it in London in the West End. When did I say that? Last October, something like that. Which was really, really good, really funny. So we're going to see that, and we're seeing. Oh, we're going to Kinrin as well. Again.
We're all going to see it to Kinrin in August, hopefully, if it goes ahead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Lee. We're going to definitely miss you. It's the 19th of September to the 5th of October. Will be our total date. So yeah, we'll definitely miss you there, unfortunately. But if anyone else is there at the same time, come and say hi. We don't mind meeting up. So that's all of the trips that we had planned and have planned for the year.
And hopefully we'll be there for Jeremy's birthday.
Yeah. Jeremy's birthday falls within the time when we're in
Because he
Florida.
turns the big 4-0.
Oh, don't shame him like that. I mean, he'll never be as old as you.
Yeah, fingers crossed, Holly. Hopefully we get there.
Oh, Caroline, your hair looks amazing, apparently.
Who says that?
Libby.
Thank you, Libby.
And she's always got awesome hair, so that's a compliment.
My hair's actually gone grey already. I was having a conversation with Holly just yesterday in Jess saying by 12 weeks' time I'll be really grey. Holly, it's already coming in. I only had the colour done a couple of weeks. When did I have the colour done? I can't even remember.
Yeah. I know it's a shame, that we're going to miss you by one day, but we will make it happen. And
We have...
Dougie, just come. We've never met, but you're someone I want to meet. So come and say hello if you see us. We'll sort something out. I just want to get really drunk with you, and I think that would be like a fun night. So
Put the worlds to rights, you mean?
absolutely.
Yeah,
From what Paul tells me, anyway.
Dawn's saying it sounds like an amazing trip.
Yeah.
It should be an amazing trip if it goes ahead. We're not really going to go out fast paced. We're just going to enjoy the time we've got there and do a few things. What restaurants are you booking?
Yeah, we've got a few. We're going to do two definite bar crawls, resort crawls in September. One of them is a monorail resort crawl, so we're going to go Grand Floridian, like the Enchanted Rose. We'll go to the Poly, the Tambu Lounge, and Trader Sam's. The lounge in California Grill we're going to try and get to, maybe Wilderness Lodge as well. So we'll do a little bit of a crawl there, and then we're going to do one around the boardwalk as well, Yacht Beach, boardwalk, and Dolphin. Is that where Blue Zoo Lounge is?
The Dolphin.
Is that in the Dolphin?
Yeah.
Whichever one the Blue Zoo Lounge is in.
You've eaten there. You should know.
Yeah. Definitely, Peter. Winter Park Bar Crawl. We're absolutely up for that. We will come and see you if we need to, up in your area, depending on the time of year for obviously what's going on with you guys. So we're definitely up for that. Abracadabra is a fun bar. We've actually just recorded a video today, and that's another thing that we want to talk about. We're going to change slightly the videos that we're putting out on the channel. Because we're not going to Japan anymore, that means we'll run out of videos very quickly if we don't change something. So currently, or up to now, we've been putting out 2 videos for Florida each week on a Friday and a Sunday, and a vlog on the Tyne on a Tuesday. We're going to switch that up, and it's going to be 1 video a week for Florida on a Friday. We're going to try and do vlog on the Tynes. We've got 4 videos recorded, and then we'll try and do some home ones to go on that as well. But we do have a new series of videos that's going to start on a Sunday, which was originally going to be fill in the 5-week gap between the Florida series ending and Japan series starting. And this is our top and favourite things. Hello, Clayton and Pippa and Erin, if you're all there. We're going to do, so it's going to be things like our top 5 rides in Magic Kingdom, our top 5 quick service, our least favourite snacks, the most underrated snacks, overrated snacks, top table services, top 10 roller coasters, all that kind of stuff. So
Porn with Sean.
Porn with Sean. What? Did I miss something?
I can't keep up.
Oh no, Jason. That's definitely a Jason comment and not a Josh comment.
It's not. It started off with who made the
Who
comment
said it?
first?
Someone.
Oh, it was Jason.
Sorry, I've still got a bit of a cough.
Sean,
we've been cleaning today. We think it's just dust.
Sean hasn't been very well.
Dust.
He was unwell for a few weeks, so he self-isolated for 14 days because he had a cough and he was really poorly. I've never seen Sean as ill as he was. So yeah, we've been dealing with that as well.
Right, what have we missed? Love those sort of videos, yeah.
Peter's loving your laughter. Do you see it?
We've got a list of about...
Are you going to come
like
and sit
20,
over here?
25, 30 of those type of videos. We're going to try and do a comparison of all the disability passes as well. So for Disney World, SeaWorld, and probably Busch Gardens and Universal, compare them, tell you how they work, the differences. I'm going to try and do a couple of other types of like disability, wheelchair, accessibility type videos like that as well.
That was the aim for Japan, because one of the things we noticed about Japan when we've been investigating for myself is that there's very little information on the disability side of things, and we've done a lot of investigating, haven't we? So that was one of the things we wanted to try and aim on going to Japan, was to focus on showing us just being ourselves, but how hard or easy it is while we were over there. So it was going to be new for us and helping others while we're out there, but unfortunately that isn't going to come to fruition.
Do not let that ice cream melt, Nathan. Eat that ice cream, and making Dole Whip at home is possible, assuming we can get a delivery of food. Because we're self-isolating for 12 weeks,
We're suffering
that
terribly.
might be, we've got enough food now. We've got a Tesco food order coming tomorrow.
Hi Norma.
Although when I checked it today to make sure everything was okay, there was like 16 items unavailable, cleaning stuff,
But explain,
veggie stuff.
Explain, we've had this order in for over 9 days, isn't it?
Yeah.
And every day there's things getting taken off. And
No,
every
definitely not toilet roll cleaning.
And every day we put stuff back on and they're gone again. There's
Yeah.
no toilet roll, no cleaning products, no vegetarian food. What else was there not? The mayonnaise.
And we can't get any of the cheap things like the like some of the essentials that we normally buy. And this is the time. We're not doing an extra shop or anything. This is
It's
the
just
time
a
we would
normal-
normally do like a slightly bigger shop, because the cupboards get a bit empty and things like beans and so on we can't get. So we're going to get what we get tomorrow, and then both Asda and Tesco don't have any delivery slots available for the next month. But I've found one at Morrison's in 3 weeks' time, so hopefully we can get some stuff there as well.
Explain. We have Tesco Plus, isn't it? Tesco Club Card Plus. We have
Don't get me started on like. No.
We have Tesco Club Card Plus, so which means I pay £7 a month. So twice a month we'll get a big shop and get 10% off. But you can only do it in store, and with us not being able to shop in store, we can't use the 10% off. But there's no slots anyway, and we can't go in store to shop. So
yeah, when we've been to the local shops, they've definitely had lots of stuff. The problem with that is they don't deliver. So, and we're not. Under the rules, only Caroline and Dave have to self-isolate. I can go out, but I'm not going to. I'm going to self-isolate with them because there's the risk there. It's better to be safe than sorry. So I'm not going to go out either. And if like friends and family get stuff for us, they can leave them on the doorstep. We'll disinfect it. Like one thing to note, which I don't think has been publicised a lot, is when you're getting packages delivered, be it food or things from Amazon or takeaways or whatever, the virus lives on like the cardboard, the plastic and so on. You've got to disinfect those things as well. So bring them in, disinfect them, disinfect your hands.
Jason just says, do you not have trees with leaves yet?
Not yet.
We've got no leaves on our trees.
No.
However, we do have some beautiful daffodils round the corner.
Well, yeah, but I can't go outside and get them. What would I use the daffodil for?
To wipe your butt.
With a daffodil? Are you mental? Boring life now. So, you're back at home, Nathan. You can't give Paul that hug. What else have I missed there? We just had a memo. Yeah. Supermarkets should probably sort themselves out in the next couple of weeks. The problem is delivery slots, I think, is where it's going to be.
Yeah, agree. We agree. If Sean was to go out, it would probably be I can catch anything very, very easily because I'm really highly depleted in white cells. People don't realise that. They might look at me and think, oh, she looks fine. I'm not. And I'm extremely high risk. And on the new medication makes it even worse, to be honest. But if it wasn't for the new medication, I would probably be going downhill rapidly because I was starting to.
Yeah, we just hope that the next one in 2 weeks' time they can deliver, because getting the going to collect the medication will be difficult.
They isolated me this
Caroline
time.
has to go to the hospital to get it if they can't deliver it, and the RVI hospital was the original hospital in this country that started doing all the COVID-19 cases, and it's one of the top 4, I've forgotten the name of it, like epidemiology or something, but whatever it is, where they look at the viruses and do all the testing and the science stuff. It's one of the top 4.
Nikki says the rabbits ate the cauliflower leaves, so she's got no toilet paper.
No, wait.
Hopefully they do for sure start working together properly. So nobody's got no leaves, Jason.
I would agree with you, Jane.
Hi, Vicky.
The supermarkets all working together. I think most of them are. So if not that the elderly hour and vulnerable hour really applies from tomorrow because you're supposed to stay home, but Tesco vulnerable and elderly hours is between 9 and 10 a.m. They open at 6. So everything's been gone by 9 a.m. And the shop's full anyway, and all they're doing is an announcement saying please respect the hours. Like that's a lot of rubbish. Whereas all the other supermarkets, it's the first hour of opening after they've been fully stocked. So Tesco are just not the best. But anyway, not treating the staff very well either.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
know that firsthand.
Yeah. Top 4 places to avoid, Kitty. Is this a suggestion for one of our top videos? Top 4 places to avoid. Yeah. She didn't get yeah, the LDR didn't get this old. You have to get up early for groceries. Yeah, that's a fair point. But the people who really need it can't actually go, so it's a bit pointless. Really, you need delivery slots and that kind of stuff.
Holly, thank you very much as well for your offer. I know you were, darling.
Yeah, it's not good at all for the empty shelves, but that's supermarkets and things.
Kitty was saying the hospital was top 4 places to avoid. It is, but unfortunately some of us need medication.
Oh yeah, the hospital's definitely a top 4 place to avoid. Really, Dougie? Yeah. You've got different rules up in Scotland though, haven't you? So
No, I've just noticed everybody else said they've been raising prices as well. I don't know who it was. Who else said it before in the chat? Because I've just seen some think about raising prices.
yeah. I'm drowning my whiskey my bourbon in Coke, and it comes from Amazon, so that's alright. Dave kindly bought us a couple of bottles of Buffalo Trace.
Dad, are you going to come and sit in so people can see you?
Can I get in?
You can.
You said Tinkertails is in, you know.
I know I've said hello to Vicky. I'm getting it wrong. Vicky's saying Tinkertails is in. I've said hello.
As long as they haven't increased the prices of Lord, yeah. Peter, you definitely do need some bourbon. We've got Buffalo Trace and Maker's Mark, I think, in the house at the moment. Oh,
Is he in?
he will be. You've got to go to the pharmacy to pick up your meds. Yeah. Dread going down in the Zob. You need a hazmat suit or something. It's a worrying time. I'm a lot more relaxed about everything that's going on than I was last weekend.
You will read.
I mean, I was unwell last weekend with like the cough and all that stuff. No idea if it was like a mild version of this illness or whatever.
To be honest, Sean has been more stressed than Dad and I over it. Dad and I have had wobbles, which we're bound to, but you've been really stressed, and I think it's because you're just worrying too much about us.
Well, and last weekend.
Dad, wave to everybody. Put your phone down.
But hey,
I'm answering Kitty.
I'm much better now. I work from home most of the time anyway, so that's not really any different. I'm lazy, so I don't go outside to get that much exercise, so that's not really any different. But
yeah, on a lighter note, on a lighter note, believe it or not, Sean actually lost 2 stone at the beginning of the year. Nobody knew that. There's not many people that knew Sean was actually on a keto diet. He was doing things for his mental health, and he was trying to lose weight, and he actually lost pretty much nearly 2 stone. But in the last few weeks, he's been so down. And what are you doing, Dad?
just waving.
Wave. Well, you're not waving properly. You're waving behind Sean. He's been so down and obviously unwell that he's been comfort eating, and he's piled the weight back on. Well, a stone back on, haven't you?
Yeah. Oh, I know that everyone will be mentally stressed and so on. So that's why I think, if you want to, we'll do these live streams.
At least it's not the royal we, Jason.
Yeah, we'll do these live streams infrequently, in combination with Living the Dream, with JJ Extra, with the Brookhart Project, with who else has been doing live streams? Paul and Cheryl, that UK Disney couple. We'll try and if we all keep each other going.
Can you translate 2 stone into pounds for Kitty, please?
That's £28. It's £14 in a stone, so £28. And bourbon, yeah, I'm not a fan of Scotch whiskey, Dougie. But I did want to try Japanese whiskey.
Louis says he noticed your weight loss, which you could see in the vlog on the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it in some of the new vlogs.
Oh, I'm stress eating as well, Jordan. I've eaten crisps, flapjacks, cakes, biscuits, pizzas, Chinese,
Peter
Indian.
says his Geordie dictionary's at his office. He doesn't know what a stone is.
Yeah, a stone, yeah. I don't know what that is in kilograms, but...
Jason, get your calculator out. What's a stone in kilograms and pounds?
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to start, walking up and down the stairs to get some exercise.
Yeah, Sean's actually decided he's going to start walking up and down the stairs and doing exercise in the house, aren't you? Walking around the garden.
Yeah, you'll Try again,
That's-
Jason. You can do the live stream.
That's great, Norma.
Yeah. 12 kilos.
Yeah, that's a
bad.
good idea, Nathan. Joint streams.
Yeah, I've for some of those videos that I mentioned we're going to be recording, we want some of you guys to get involved as well. So I haven't spoken to anybody other than Matt and Natalie yet about it, but we're going to try and figure out how to record in each other's homes but still do it on video and record all that together. We'll figure that out. And for the live streams, absolutely, let's get more people involved. So
Yes, Joe, 2 stone.
I'll try and figure out how to set up a Google Hangouts, and then we can do that, do a joint live stream, and you can pop in Nathan and anybody else who wants to. We can all just have a group chat, pretend we're all down the pub or the park or whatever, but in our front rooms.
You're saying he uses a thing called Fitifi. God, my eyesight's getting awful with age. I had to literally go forward to read it.
You've been streaming with the Americans. I've been playing Mario Kart with the Americans in this chat.
With the Americans, how rude.
I know. But,
sorry, Katie. Sorry, Kara. Sorry, Jeremy. Sorry, Jordan.
You're butchering the roast. Oh, well, enjoy. We're having that tomorrow. And we'll speak to you on your live stream next time. Right. Nice Ghostbusters reference. Where was the Ghostbusters reference?
Mel said it.
Mel? Yeah. Well. So yeah, that's everything we wanted to talk about.
Dougie says StreamYard is what you would use rather than Google Hangouts to do it. YouTube live
There's
with people.
there's Zoom as well, I think. Zoom, maybe? I don't know. I can use any software on the computer, because then I can stream the desktop and put it on the thing and put graphics and all that stuff on. So that's fine.
Jason says the only thing that's been streaming is his eyes in the wind. Actually, funny thing you should say that. Mine were on Friday as well.
Peter wants to get in on the
Have you got a Nintendo
Yeah.
Switch to play Mario Kart? Peter, Brooke, Sarah, both of you can join in. We can all do that. Yes, everyone get a Switch. I'll post my friend code on Twitter, and then anybody can add me, and we'll play whatever games. I bought a few.
Diane says she uses Zoom at work.
Zoom at work.
By the way, Diane, is it ADR day for Diane tomorrow as well?
Yeah, tomorrow's ADR
Tomorrow's
day for September.
ADR day for September.
Yeah.
Oh, the
You've
Clayton
got a
has
Switch
Switch
line.
as well.
Ooh. Right, we're gonna.
Is there any questions anyone wants to ask? Or
Does anyone have any questions? We're gonna end the stream shortly. And the Brewcart Project are going live next.
yeah,
So switch over to their channel.
over to Peter and Sarah because they're going to go live soon.
But before
Peter,
we go,
Peter, what time are you
anyone?
going live first, so people know?
So she was sort of, I have a switch in the ballet.
I'm sure Natalie owes you a Switch, Matt. The Winchester reference. Well, actually, have you seen Simon Pegg and Nick Frost's new version of that they've done for COVID-19? They've done a skit between the two of them saying, "Don't go to the Winchester, stay home." It's quite good. Cool. Well, everyone, stay safe. Take care.
So, Peter and Sarah are going live at 8 p.m.
So in half an hour, go over to the Brewcart Project and watch their live
who is
stream.
the favourite brew carp?
Who is your favourite Brewcart?
Oh,
Eve.
Dad, who's your favourite brew carp?
Peter,
Oh, Peter. Right, I'm going for Sarah then.
Yeah. No, Eve. Eve, definitely.
No, hold on, baby brew carp and Sarah.
Yeah. I'll send it to you, Peter. Okay, we'll see you all later, and we will do another live stream. I'll let you know when that's going to be. But everyone, keep making memories.
Cop out, Peter says.
Cop out. Everyone, keep making memories.
And yeah, we'll catch you later, guys.
Catch you later.
But thank you.
Bye.